Hello, Whispering Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 1 Dawn of Souls Solo White Wizard run with me, BlueAnkylo, wrapping up probably our final episode of the series as we complete the last 20 levels of Whisperwind Cove. We've been talking about all the items we're not going to get because of random dungeon distributions, but as we go through, we're having some fun, and now that we're off to floor 21, we'll start to see some of the more dangerous enemies. Last episode was kind of a cop-out because none of the enemies were very strong, and even compared to the enemies we could have fought in the last bonus dungeon, everything was pretty easy. I didn't show it off because I never think about it at the time, but we fought Orthos, or Ultros, last episode. He's actually kind of a pushover. There's not really anything, like, it's pretty easy. And the Rune Staff is an amazing drop, so fighting a few of him would be worth your time, I would suggest. Even if you're not lucky enough to get the Undead Castle on the correct floor, you'll always get a Rune Staff, and they're pretty good. So anyway, floor 21, let's continue our listing. If you remember, of course, just a refresher here, every floor in Whisperwind Cove, 1 to 40, not counting 10, 20, and 30, and 40, so I think 36 floors altogether, has 10 total items on that floor that you could get, 6 regular items, and 4 only on a specific map. The maps are all shuffled, so what map you get on what floor does not mean anything. You could be any of them, basically. And most maps have between 0 and 6 chests. So the first 6 items you could get on any floor if you're lucky, but the last 4 items you can only get if you get the specific castle that has all 10 chests. And I will definitely get them all when we finally see that map. We just haven't seen it yet. So, floor 21, normal chests, speed plus, speed drink, echo grass, luck plus, giant's tonic, soma drop. I should look for the speed plus and the luck plus because they might be worth picking up. But otherwise, most of that is pretty trashy. And then if you have the Undead Castle map, you could get a high potion, a dry ether, an elixir, or a red cap. The red cap is, I believe, the strongest helmet for a monk. Although I will double check. Oh, sorry, wrong. For the red wizard. And it has a very nifty effect of plus 25% to your max HP. Which is probably not worth it because you're going to hit the 999 cap pretty easily. But it also has some strength, agility, and stamina, and 8 defense, so it's not bad, but it doesn't have any status protection, so as always, the ribbon kind of does better. But it's kind of neat, but we're not going to get it anyway. This specific floor is kind of a maze floor with rocks blocking your way. I sort of remember my way through, and we'll see what happens. Also, like I said, we're going to start seeing newer enemies, and some of them I'm going to fight, because I would like to get some of their rare drops if I'm lucky. Some treasure, soma drop, giant tonic, luck plus, sure. I don't know if that's going to really affect anything, but may as well get +1 to your luck. Unfortunately, you can't go MP over 9999, so those kind of things are kind of worthless. What I was really hoping for was the speed plus, and yeah, because we know that gives evasion. I think the exit is the top left on this map, so let's check the bottom first for treasure, which is none. Okay. Oh, some red flan. I don't think we've killed any of that yet. Yeah, we're fighting lots of new enemies here. Let's just wipe them all out. Now, because we're level 99, they're not going to be particularly dangerous. But some of them could drop interesting items, although I'll try to point them out when I see the one I'm really looking for. There's one enemy down here in specific that I almost want to grind a few of, because he drops a weapon that the White Wizard could use. And it's the only way to get it, I think. It's not Elm Gygas's, so, you know, I'm just killing them for fun. Alright, next floor, 22. This floor could have money, potion, remedy, mind plus. That'd be really nice. Light curtain, fairy tonic. So we'll try to find the mind plus, that's for sure. And if you're on the special floor, you can get a Hermes shoes, silver apple, golden apple, or blue curtain. So basically a trash floor. If you get your undead castle on floor 22, you're probably not very happy. Oh, the death manticores are all scared of us. But yeah, I will try to find my mind. Oh, I want to kill that dual. Well, no. So the dual knight drops the dual rapier, and we already bought one, so it's not that valuable. But I will, you know, kill him. Also, the unicorns are different than nightmares, so We haven't killed any of them before. Just in case you're interested, we can always check them in the bestiary. White Dark Wolves were new, but they don't drop anything we want. Cattle Bleepus we killed a long time ago. Dark Elementals I think are new for this dungeon. Dual Knights we just found. Oh, they dropped the Enhancer. That's one of those rare weapons. I thought they would drop the Dual Rapier, as you might expect. But yeah, the Enhancer is not a very good sword that we could pick up. So glad that that's one of the things we could get. Elm Gygus, we're fighting some of them. Unicorn, we just fought one of those. Oh yeah, we killed that boss. Alright. I'll just try to keep my eyes open for any new enemies that might have something worth fighting over. It looks like, unless you want some enhancers, there's nothing from these fights we really need. So, I probably won't waste my time in general, but... trying to be thorough. Knockers! These guys are new. I don't think they drop anything valuable, but I'll kill these guys anyway. Eye potions. You probably know what they drop then. Death Manticores. I think they always run away, so we haven't actually killed any. We're too high a level. It's causing some problems. I think we should just run from these guys next time, honestly. Okay, there's the teleporter, but I'd like to get that Mind Plus. So I'm just going to backtrack through this floor, unfortunately. Try to make sure I haven't missed anything valuable. We'll do it on super speed at least to try to save a little bit of time. I didn't really remember the layout for this floor, so I kind of went the wrong way for clearing. I don't think I went to this top right room, right? Yeah. Potion. Money. Revenue. Dang it! I didn't get the one item I wanted, and I don't think there's any more chests. Also, large groups of these guys would be the best chance at getting the Enhancer. It was the same thing trying to get the Deathbringer from the Black Knights in the Chaos Temple. Big groups of them was the best chance of getting the rare drop for your Red Wizard. The Deathbringer was a pretty good Red Wizard sword, but there is a better one that we might get today. Maybe. Alright, well, it looks like we're not getting our Mind Plus. Shucks. I'm totally lost again. Come on, just let me get out of here. I made my mistake. Let me out. At least we're fighting some enemies that can deal some damage. Last episode, I don't think anything even did over 100 damage to us once. So. Up and out. Good. Alright, next floor. 23. So you could get a Wizard's Hat, which I'd still like to pick up one of, just for testing. We can get an X Potion, Protect Drink, Emergency Exit, Strength Tonic, or Phoenix Down. So there's one item I'd like to get. And if you're on the Super Dungeon or the Good Luck floor, you can get a Soma Drop, Stamina Plus, Phoenix Down, or the Crystal Gloves. Your best knight gloves. Unfortunately, we're not going to see those this game. But I might find a Wizard's Hat. Maybe. It's the first chest even, so I think there's a pretty good chance. Assuming I don't skip treasure chests. Maybe I can't run from Dark Wolves. I kind of wish they had some of the effects in this that were in the modded NES version of the game, like for the randomizer, because that also added it changed the run command to say wait, which demonstrated well, it only turned it on to wait for battles where you could not run, and knowing when you have 0% chance to escape or not is actually quite nice to know, rather than just wasting your time trying to escape. Anyway, no Wizard's Hat. Floor 24. This is okay, but it's the beaver floor. Let me just go over the items. If it's a normal treasure floor, you can get High Potion, Cockatrice Claw, Mind Plus, right? Yeah, again. It's 2 floors in a row with a... Oh no, I was wrong. I mixed them up. Sorry, last floor, Wizard's Hat and all that other stuff. The Crystal Gloves was on 23. 24 is the one that has the Mind Plus and a bunch of other junk. So this is the floor that you want to go for the Mind Plus. If it was the castle, you could get a golden apple, a power plus, a remedy, or the brave heart. And the Brave Heart is one of those interesting sounding movies that's actually a book, that's actually a sword in Final Fantasy 1. Let me just pull it up quick. The Brave Heart sword is... Oh, we got it from Barbaricia. We already have one. We already got one. That's not that valuable then. I already showed you the stats for it and what it was for. So unless there's another Mind Plus hiding in the corner... Ah, there's a Mind Plus hiding in the corner. Alright, let's go to 63 intelligence. Getting smarter every day, that's me. Searching beaver-infested ice caves, getting smarter. Alright, so the main thing here is pay attention to this guy. He says 2 different numbers, they're random. He says 1 to the right, 2 to the left. That's nice because they're very small numbers. They could be like 9. 1 right, 2 left. Alright, we can do it. 1 to the right. 1 to the left. Somebody's a little bit slower. And 2 to the left. Now, technically, if you messed it up, you can go in and talk to them and pull them out. So if you get too many in one room, then you can just move them around again. But anyway, you have to get it exactly right, and then he counts them and lets you go. Hooray. You sure know how to handle a beaver. Alright, floor 25. We're moving on. Normal chests. Money, potion, turbo ether, power plus, soma drop, vampire fang. Power plus we'll try to get. If it's the castle, you could get Phoenix Down, high potion, elixir, Genji armor. You know, you can only guaranteed get the gloves and the helmet. Or no, the gloves and the shield. The helmet and the gloves. But if you wanted the armor or the shield, you'd have to get it on the random floors. Such as floor 25 of the cove. Doesn't look like that's going to happen, though. This is not a castle, is it? Does this look like a castle? No. But I will try to get that power plus, because... I am on the right one. 25 power plus here. There's definitely a power plus possible, even if it's not guaranteed for us. Ah, I missed the chest on the left. Dang it. And this is going to be the way out, because this is the mirror of the first floor of the Earth Cave. The dark mirror, the twisted mirror. And I have to go actually further around than this. Ugh. Mazes. I do kind of like how a lot of the, or pretty much all of them, honestly, every floor in the random dungeons is kind of like a reimagined version of a normal floor. There we go. I'm glad I came back. Alright, watch our attack go from 73 all the way to 74. So much more damage. I keep forgetting I want to kill the red flans. I think I've killed everything here before. I mean, you just have to kill everything once, at least, and then you can at least check if they drop any loot. Alright, 26. Moving on. We could get White Fang, Eye Drop, Elixir, Speed Drink, Emergency Exit, X Potion. Nothing I need. If you happen to get this on the castle floor, which would have been nice, Giant Tonic, Light Curtain, Hermes Shoes, or the Sage's Staff. Would I have wanted the Sage's Staff, guys? Well, let's have a look down at what the Sage's Staff can do. Sage's Staff. Red Wizard, White Wizard, Black Wizard. You can use it to cast Life as an item. That sucks. It gives you 15 intelligence. That's like the highest intelligence buffing item in the game. And the secret is, when you have it equipped, you get double damage from the Holy Spell. And that was how I was going to kill Chaos. I finally tell you the secret. There's one weapon that doubles the damage of a spell. A spell that almost does as much damage as Flare, but when doubled, will definitely do more damage than Flare. And if you have good intelligence, Probably over 1,000 damage. Probably killed Chaos before he Kuraja's. Unfortunately, no Sage's Staff, but there is an alternate method that will work for that weapon if we get lucky. So, anyway, you gotta get the castle on 26 to get it reliably. Did not happen. And that's an exit. Let's just get out of here. Wait. No, there's no items I care about on this floor. Alright, 27, Robot Grave. So, normally you can get money, stamina plus, strength, tonic, white curtain, blue curtain, high potion. None of that really matters much. And if you have the castle, you can get the mine plus, the elixir, the soma drop, or the crystal shield. The one crystal equipment that's not very important, because you can get the hero shield that's better. Yeah, unless you have two knights, and then one can have this, one can have the other. So before we talk to the robot, let's just go check the chests, because I wouldn't mind finding the stamina plus, I guess. I don't think there's chests in the houses here. Yeah, there it is. Sweet. Alright, a little bit more stamina for our white wizard. Alright, so, talk to the robot. Friends missing 2 parts. Request for parts. All you gotta do is check a bunch of these until you find one that's working. I don't know if there's any pattern. I feel like it's just kind of randomly picked. Like, I don't think there's any, I mean, there may be some specific ones that are never the right piece. But, I usually just check all the ones on the map first. And if I don't find them, then I go into the houses. So there's some legs. That's 1, but we need 2 parts. So we'll keep trying the ones on the map. Or on the village map. And, if we don't find the other one, then we'll start checking the houses. That's just how I organize it, that's all. You don't want to miss one. Great. So, unless there's something in the corner, which I don't believe there is, this is really crappy Melmond, in case you're wondering. Did we check? I checked all these, right? Actually, no, I definitely checked all the ones in that. Yeah, I checked all those for sure. So, we missed one over here. No. Alright, time to start clearing the houses. Hey, we got an exoskeleton and some legs. Good enough. Doesn't matter what 2 parts you get, as long as you get 2 parts. Now she's a happy pink robot. So happy. Alright, floor 28. Normal chests, fairy tonic, golden apple, mega elixir, spider silk, ether, and remedy. No big deal. Special chests, Hermes shoes, giant's tonic, luck plus, kotetsu. Kotetsu's not very good, right? If I remember correctly. Kotetsu's like an earth bonus dungeon thief weapon. Yeah, I mean it's good, but it's not like as good as the katana or the Sasuke's blade, so not enough to really like stress out about. So an undead castle on this floor, it doesn't really matter. What's the way out here? One of those big windy floors. Oops, keep forgetting to fight the flans. Don't let your jello get away. Don't play with your food. I feel really bad. I don't remember this floor at all. Like, the actual exit has, like, completely escaped me. I guess it's on the right side of here, probably. Oops. Okay, I remembered. Let's quickly check if the flan can drop anything that I care about. No, it does not drop anything. Looks like I don't care about them anymore. I guess this is supposed to be floor 2 of the Earth Cave, and I just didn't recognize it. Okay, we found ourselves the Undead Castle. This is your floor that has 10 items. Yay! So normally on floor 29, you can get X Potion, Phoenix Down, Echo Grass, Protect Drink, Hermie Shoes, Dry Ether, which is basically all trash. If you get this castle, you can get Speed Drink, Red Fang, Elixir, and the Black Garb, which is a ninja equipment that's kind of neat. But look, do I have a ninja? Does anyone see a ninja here? I don't think so. I'll pick it up in a second if I find it, which I'm pretty sure we have to find it. But let me just check its stats out, because sometimes they've got hidden stats, and the Black Garb sounds like the kind of thing I don't get very often. 40 defense, that's almost as good as Crystal Mail at 44, or what's the Genji gear, just for comparison? The Diamond Armlet is 34, so the Black Garb being 40 is a bit better than what we're wearing. Genji armor is only 35, so this actually provides more physical defense, but it only has 1 strength and 10 agility. The Genji armor has 5 strength, 3 agility, 3 intelligence, 2 stamina, some other stats? Oh, it weighs more. I see. So, the Black Garb has good evasion and plus 10 agility. The Genji armor is actually, I guess it's better in a way. The Black Garb is more defensive for your ninja than the Genji armor. But the Genji armor, just in case you're wondering, it has resistance to poison, petrify, and death. A full set of Genji armor, I believe, gives you full elemental protection like a ribbon, if you have all of them. So it's just kind of neat. Technically, if you want to grind out some Genji armor, you can just fight Wormex until he drops them. That's easy. Anyway, that's enough rambling. Let's go pick up our garbage. This is not a Sage's Staff or a light robe. Not the 2 items I wanted. So you gotta come up here, fight 2 little mini-bosses. They're not really bosses, though. They're just random enemies. Kind of like fighting the Lich. Or not the Lich, the Vampire. They're kind of like fighting the Vampire. And then you can get these 2 chests. Those are dead. In fact, I think they're random enemy encounters you can see other places as well. The only thing that might be interesting is they might have a rare drop that you care about. Pharaoh can drop a very lousy Asura, and Devil Wizard cannot drop anything, so that doesn't really matter. Just make sure you don't go straight down too quickly and hit the stairs and exit. You gotta check the left halls to get all the treasure. Left and right halls. Red Fang, Speed Drink. Protect Drink. Well, I guess the good loot's on the right side. Yeah, I've definitely accidentally hit the staircase and left before I meant to on this floor, on this dungeon before, this level. At least this floor is less frustrating than the floating one with the flashing maze in the grotto, the water one. So, for this floor to be your maximum treasure chest floor, it's not really that bad. It's just, the trouble is just getting this one to show up where you want it. Anyway, there's the Black Garb. Pretty awesome if you've got a ninja. Otherwise, not very helpful. And still, a full set of Genji armor is probably better. Just for statuses. Oh, Bone Snatches, new enemies. I don't know what this castle is supposed to be from. It's like the remnants of, like, Astos' ancestors or something? I don't know. Okay, floor 30. No treasure because it's another boss floor. And you could talk to all the people who are slowly dying or suffering or something. Maybe you can guess what the next boss is. I don't know. We fought Ultros and his buddy Typhon. What else can we find from Final Fantasy VI for here? Help us. Everyone's dying. There's a monstrosity that transformed everyone. Alright, well, let's go across the bridge and deal with the monstrosity. This fight's a little bit more serious, so at least heal up to full. Don't be super lazy like Blue is sometimes. Let me switch to some more music that's... Here, I need some battle music. We got a real battle coming up. There we go. I will usher you into the next world. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to suplex trains today, so I'm very upset. I should have brought a monk just so that we could suplex them. but we don't get to. Anyway, welcome to the Phantom Train. This guy is more dangerous than the other two bosses, but that we fought in this dungeon, Ultros and Typhon. But nothing compared. Like, if you're able to fight Shinru and Omega, this guy should be pretty easy. But I will still blink up. I think he still has a physical hit. Acid Rain is, I believe, Poison Elemental. It's basically the same as Poison Gas. So there's not much you can do. Your party will take about 200 damage from that every time he uses it. And that's kind of the way life goes. So having a white mage that can cast Heliga, which I don't even have, is actually pretty good against this guy. As usual, it's any of the bosses with strong, powerful group AoEs, they're kind of annoying. I'll throw Null Death on. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the ribbon just handles it. Ooh, spooky ghosts. Yeah, none of that did anything. Alright, let's throw Hermes shoes on. And start buffing up a little bit. Guess I should heal pretty soon. Yeah. Basically have to stay over about 400 HP to be safe. Just in case he gets 2 acid rains in a row. Still, compared to Shinru with his double nuke or double flare, it's not so bad. Look, we're gonna win eventually. Maybe we've buffed up enough. Let's see. That's not that good. Alright, let's start speeding things up. He doesn't seem to do very much, right? Like, acid rain spam, followed by a wheel. And then acid rain, and then a whole bunch of acid rain that you have to try to heal through, which is really annoying if you're playing as a group with no white mages. And eventually heal up enough and you buff up enough, and we're just going to crush him. 5,000 damage. There you go. Goodbye, Phantom Train. We managed to kill him before the music ended. We got a Mega Elixir. Not the kind of treasure you really want from a bonus dungeon boss. We got both victory musics in a row. Wow, I'm feeling pumped. Alright, unfortunately there's no stairs to the next area, so you go back. And everything's all happy, and everyone's been saved, and there's flowers. And you could go talk to everybody, and they're all so happy, but I don't care. I'm just getting out of here. Sorry guys, I don't care. Where's the stairs? Let me go. Alright, floor 31. We got 10 more floors to do, and then we're done forever. Probably. Alright, so let me scroll down here on my list. Floor 31 can have Turbo Ether, Golden Apple, Lunar Curtain, Power Plus. Okay, that's nice. Remedy or White Fang. If you're lucky enough to get the castle here, you could get the emergency exit, the elixir, the Kenpoji, and the Ogre Killer. 2 pieces of equipment that you could have gotten earlier and aren't that good anyway. So, hey, look, that's what I wanted. Well, now we can leave this place. I'm still picking up the treasure when I find it. Earth Trolls. Oh yeah, that's right. So now that we're between floor 31 and 40, there are the last set of enemies. So we should find some new stuff down here that we're going to want to kill. And one of them has a chance to drop a very special weapon that's dear to my heart. And if I find a floor that has them in regular encounters, I'm going to spend a few minutes trying to fight a few. Ah, look! These guys! They're squids! They're krakens! They're squidrakens! No luck. So, remember I was talking about that special staff that I really wanted, and I wanted to use it to buff my holy spell damage? It's the Sage's staff. These guys can drop it. There's something like a 1% drop, unfortunately. And I don't want to spend a ton of time grinding, but I'd like to give it a fair shot. So that's 7 total dead squidrakens. You know, I'd like to kill like 20 or 30 before I give up. I have done this before in my test run for the solo white wizard, so I knew it was possible. And I just, you know, I know we use the Mazmoon to do more damage mostly, but having a staff that really buffs your intelligence stat is kind of fun. So your spell damage goes up and your healing goes up. And furthermore, oh, we haven't killed these guys yet. Doubling the damage of Holy is such a unique effect. I really wanted to show it off for the Let's Play. But I knew it would depend on luck of the floors and then luck of the drops if I didn't get lucky floors. I mean, I'd like to have the light robe as well to give another +5 intelligence. We could get +20 intelligence just from those. And if I was willing to cast Null All and Null Death every fight, or every dangerous fight, we could get rid of the ribbon and go for the Sage's Mitre, and that would give us another 5 intelligence, which, yeah, it all adds up. That's 3 encounters. I'd like to do 3 more, and then we'll go to the next floor. However many are on there, we won't worry about it. I don't want to spend a ton of time grinding, obviously. I know it gets kind of repetitive, and I don't have a lot to talk about. So we're just going to try to speed through this as much as I can. There's no guarantee the next few floors will have enemy encounters at all. So I figured while we know they're here, try to get a few out of the way. It'd be nice if they showed up a little bit less rarely, but alright, this is group number 4. And boom! Hey, we got it! Oh, there's some good luck. That didn't even take very long. Alright, beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna do some science. Before we go to the next floor, it's time for science. Holy, go. Holy smokes, 470 damage. Okay, and then the other thing I want to test is Cure 1. 96. We can almost cure up 100 HP per cast. Almost. And that's because we've been steadily raising our intelligence. Alright, equip not Rune Staff, Sage's Staff. The life spell we don't care about. It doesn't say anything about Holy, interestingly enough. Our intelligence has gone up by 15 points, which is kind of insane. And we also get a special effect. Oh, look, it's these guys. Let's holy it up. Should be good. 847 damage. Not bad. We got another Sage's Staff. I thought it was a rare drop. And I want to try my Cure spell out as well, just to see. Now, technically, our Flare spell will be stronger as well, but we won't be getting double damage from Flare, unfortunately. So I believe the Holy spell should out DPS Flare at this point, and it gave us a little bit more curing ability because we buffed our intelligence some more. So anyway, I thought that was kind of cool, and we did manage to get it, so hey, that's a success. Yeah, 677 from Flare, and what, about 870? Almost 900 damage from Holy. You know, we could probably pump it up a little bit more, or at least try. Let's just do a little bit of science here. If we go +5 intelligence, +5 intelligence, that gets us to 88. I'm going to save it now because we got no ribbon. It's dangerous. And let's just see if we can crack that 1,000 barrier with Holy. Because I think you can, in my calculations. 964. We're getting close. We might need to get our intelligence over 90 to get to 1,000, but I'm pretty sure you can do it. Anyway, that's your Sage's Staff. If I had the life robe, or sorry, the light robe, I could hit five more intelligence safely. And unfortunately, the ribbon is still very important for most things. You could technically get away with the Sage's Surplus, but then you'd have to cast your status protection spell every battle, or else you'll just get instant death. Okay, so anyway, that was good. Let's continue. Sorry, floor 32 has Soma Drop, High Potion, tons of money, Fairy Tonics, Speed Drink, Phoenix Down, garbage. If you find the treasure, the castle, you can get Blue Curtain, Speed Plus, Elixir, and a red jacket. And I'm going to check out the red jacket, because that's another one of those rare items that normally you'll never get in this game. I think it's for red wizards and ninjas. 24 defense is pretty bad. It does give you fire resistance, a bit of strength, agility, intelligence, and stamina, but not a lot. You can also get these from white sharks. So the red jacket, just like the Sage's Staff, maybe you should just go fight some white sharks, which we'll find somewhere around here. They're basically, that's kind of why I was trying to show off some of the rare encounters down here, or uncommon encounters, whatever we're calling them. Oh yeah, unfortunately with the Sage's Staff equipped, we don't deal very much damage. So I'm still going to go back to the Mazimune in general. But if you ever want to do magic damage, Holy Spell is the way to go. Except that Flare still is strong enough for most enemy groups anyway. Cockatrice Claw. These guys don't look like white sharks to me. No treasure in the waterfall room. What a jip. Did anyone like beta test this this map? There's supposed to be treasure chests in that room. And a robot. Oh, a mad ogre. We haven't fought those guys yet either. Alright, these guys are kind of a jerk. They're not running away, and they're not letting me run away. Typical jerk behavior. Hey, Soma Drop. Okay, Mad Ogre, how mad are you? Mad Bro? Actually, he hits pretty hard. So we can check if he drops anything. Like, obviously, I haven't really memorized all these. I just knew a couple items specifically for the White Wizard would be useful. Earth Troll, couple dragons, Poison Eagle, Holy Dragon, Yellow Dragon, Mad Ogre, no. Oh yeah, Phantom Train, there you go. Pretty high attack power, he just doesn't attack very often. Anyway. Not very many HP, oddly enough, kind of low HP. That's why he died so quickly once we started to attack. Yeah, Jet Speed. I don't really care. Strength Tonic's not good enough. Pretty sure I know that all these chests are garbage, and I'm still checking them anyway. What does that tell you about this Ankylo? Please answer in 100 words or less. There we go, the way out. Oh, the Pharaoh. See, like I said, the boss of the castle, which you could get on any floor, you'll just find as a random enemy down here. So, it's kind of funny. Ha ha funny, not laughing out loud, rolling on the ground funny. 33! Almost through. Giant's Tonic, Light Curtain, Phoenix Down, Mind Plus, that'd be good. Red Curtain, X Potion. This is the floor. This is an interesting floor. So floor 33 is worth mentioning because the castle floor for this one, if you had the Undead Castle, would have Hermes Shoes, Turbo Ether, Emergency Exit, Angel's Ring. But, just like that one other floor from last episode, you will never get the castle on this floor. Why? I don't know. It's probably a bug. But you'll never get the castle on floor 33, so therefore the Angel's Ring is completely unobtainable. What is it supposed to do? Well, it's a ring. I think it was supposed to give you regeneration or something like that. Maybe it's bugged, I don't know. It gives you like 8 defense and you can equip it in your protect ring slot. Maybe it was supposed to give you some status protection, maybe it was supposed to give you regen or something. But, unfortunately, you'll never get it. So, don't worry. If you're trying... Basically, the reason I mentioned that is if you're trying to get the Angel's Ring, thinking, yeah, that's got to be the best ring in the game. No, you can't get it. Don't let the trolls fool you. It's impossible to get. I guess you could probably Game Shark it in or something, but... That's cheating. Alright, we got the Mind Plus. Sweet. How smart are we today? We're up to 65 smarts, which means we could hit 90 if... Or, no, we could hit 85 if I equipped all my stuff. Ooh, the Reapers come. How bad are they? They look like ghosts, and ghosts did a lot of damage in the Water Shrine. So, we're gonna be careful with those guys, I think. Let's check if they drop anything. Deathbringer. That's, nice, but we can get it easier than that. Remember, I know, I'm just wasting time now. Remember... What were they called? These guys? These guys, but they're little brothers. Black Knights. There you go. Deathbringer, way safer fight than Super Reaper Ghosts at the bottom of the dungeon. I'm gonna finish exploring this one because I'd like to see if there's any other random encounters. Just because there's lots of rare enemies down here, and if you just rush through to the end, you'll probably miss out a lot of them. I say rare encounters, I just mean enemies that don't show up anywhere else in the game and have the chance of dropping really good rare loot. And you might not get a good encounter table, or you might get a lot of floors around here that have no encounters at all. So you might miss them. It's pretty easy to miss these guys, for instance. If perhaps the Reapers only show up on this one floor, it's possible, then there's nowhere else you can fight them, basically. And if you got a shop on this floor, you'll never see them. Well, until you redo the dungeon for the 20th time. Let's not do that. Floor 34, Elixir, Money, Stamina Plus, Cockatrice Claw, Ether, Strength Tonic. Okay, if you get the castle here, you can get Money, X-Potion, Golden Apple, Rune Axe. Now, the Rune Axe would be nice. Not so much because it's a strong weapon, because it can cast Curaga. So if you're not in a Red Wizard or White Wizard party, it's your best single-target healing spell. And that's actually quite useful for a solo fighter or thief or whatever trying to take out Omega or Shinru. Obviously, you're going to need a lot of X-Potions anyway, but having the ability to cast Curaga is at least, for free, essentially, is something that could be valuable. Earth Plant. Lots of experience if you need it. Bloody Eyes. They seem quite strong. Alright, we got 2 new enemies. Let's check them out. The plant has Turbo Ether, and the eye has a remedy. Neither of those are important to us. I'm assuming we can even run. I don't even know. Yeah, but now we're at the point where we have to heal up between fights. That's fine. Mage Chimera. I don't actually remember those guys at all. I have no idea if they drop anything. Hermes Shoes. That's actually kind of nice. They're valuable items. Dual Knights. Did we already fight these guys? Yeah, they dropped the enhancer, theoretically. So I'm looking for... Oh, these guys are actually really tough. Blink. Yeah, I believe they get like 2 or 3 hits, and they do a lot of damage. They're like the sentries, except I think you can get groups of them in fairly large numbers down here, or at least like 2 or 3 of them, and they can actually wipe you out if you're solo pretty easily. This is a reminder that I should put a save file down every so often, because those guys, if they ambush you or something, could do a lot of damage. And they drop the Rune Axe. That's pretty good, actually. I wouldn't necessarily do the grind as a white mage, but as a lot of other character solo runs, grinding out at least 1 Rune Axe would probably be worth your time, because it's unlikely you'll get lucky enough to find it on the, you know, the treasure chest room, but I think you'd have a reasonable chance of grinding it out against prototypes if you killed enough of them. And, I mean, given our luck with the Sage's Staff, it might not even be that rare. I don't know. Kind of wish I had more defense now, because these guys are doing a bit of damage. I'm just checking to see if I can get that Stamina Plus. I don't really know. I know we're... Oh, hey, the Devil Wizards! They have Flare. That's great. That's lovely. I'm just... You know, I'm trying to get all the stat uppers, and I may have already explored everything. I don't know. I think those guys are dangerous anyway. I could be wrong. Looks like I might have explored this whole floor. Dang. Alright. That'll serve me. Serve me right. I got lost again, sorry. What was the way out? This way. There we go. Okay, 35. Only a couple left. Zephyr Cape, which is not very good. Soma Drop, Silver Apple, Hermes Shoes, Luck Plus, Blue Curtain. Neat. If you have the castle here, you can get the Speed Plus, Mega Elixir, Blue Fang, or Black Garb. We already got a Black Garb, so I guess there's 2 chances to get it. That's convenient. The only item that I would care about on 35, I guess, is the Luck Plus, assuming that does anything for us. Zephyr Cape. I think we already had one of those. Or maybe I talked about it, but I never found one. It's a weaker version of the Protect Cloak. And then the Elven Cloak is better than the Protect Cloak, so Zephyr Cape, no good. Oh, this is like the second floor of the marsh cave. That's why this is all. Not Bandersnatch, Bone Snatch. Probably should heal up. We're almost through, though. Hope you guys are excited for the final super boss. I don't even know if we're going to be able to beat it. Luck plus, that's what I need. I need some luck. Maybe luck passively increases your magic resistance. That'd be great. Alright, we're done. 36. So, normal treasure, eye drop, money, high potion, dry ether, phoenix down, Viking axe. Again, don't worry too much about the axes. Other than the rune axe and the light axe, they're kind of trash. Let me see if this one has any special properties. Axes? There's the axes. So I said Viking axe. It has negative evasion and terrible stats. Why would you ever want this? No good reason. And that's it. So yeah, if you got... What? No, 36? Right, that was the regular treasure. The super treasure, we'll call it, has Giant's Tonic, X Potion, Elixir, and Sage's Mitre. Which is nice, except we already got one. So, it's not even that rare. So we got a large lava field. Lots of burning. I don't recommend walking through the lava in real life. But clearly white mages are tougher than real life humans. So there we go. Okay, almost there. Look at this. 37. Potion, Power Plus. That'll be good. Speed Drink, Ether, Phoenix Down, Red Fang. And if you get the castle, Elixir, Mind Plus, Soma Drop, or Gladius. Gladius being a knife that's okay, but otherwise not a very valuable floor. So let's try to find our Power Plus if I can. I see the stairs were over there to the right, I think. Also, just see some random encounters. We're almost done now, so if I can see any more rare encounters that drop something cool, I think that'd be kind of neat as we wrap things up. Gaia gear. So that's the best armor, basically, for the black wizard. But the white wizard can't equip it. If I find something that drops the light robe, I might try to get it. But I don't know if that's even a thing that's possible. Well, the wolves know to flee. That's the exit. This is like the top floor of the ice cave all scrambled around. Luckily, there's no drop there. Hey, Power Plus. Good. Don't suppose that got us to another attack level, did it? Yeah, that did. We're up to 76 damage. Thought we were going to steal some more Squid Draken staves while we're here. I feel like that's a very dangerous encounter. Like, if I ever fail to run from all of those Reapers, I have a feeling they might be able to kill me in 2 rounds of combat. So, guaranteeing that we kill them is probably smarter. And the Flare spell will do that. Also, it's easier to grind, I feel. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it's a lot easier to grind enemy drops from small enemies that come in large groups than 1v1s. Like the Undergrounder may have Gaia gear, but if you can only fight one at a time, it's going to be harder to get the Gaia gear than fighting groups of large numbers of Squid Draken. So luckily our base evade is pretty good, and we actually avoided all the attacks. Nice. Floor 38, second last for treasure. White Fang, Emergency Exit, Speed Plus, Echo Grass, Dry Ether, Silver Apple. So we should try to get the Speed Plus. And if you manage to get this floor with a castle, X Potion, Cockatrice Claw, Mega Elixir, and Dual Rapier, which we can already get from the... Well, we already got. No, we could buy them. That's right. You can just buy them in that shop. That's kind of silly. Black Dragons finally make their appearance in the random wilds. So yeah, these guys are pretty strong. I don't think they actually drop anything that we care about. Anything new yet? Bone Snatch? No. Nothing good. Now, we have missed some random encounters. Just, you know, some of them are just low odds or whatever, and we just haven't seen them. Can we run from these? No. This is a dangerous group. I should probably be healing up and maybe even blinking a bit. I'll cast Blink just to save some time. I feel like if I don't, I'll probably just be healing constantly for all the damage we take. Yeah. Alright. Lunar Curtain. Yeah, we're finally running into the most powerful enemies, I believe. There's still no match for a level 99 wizard with a Mazmune, but still kind of neat. Just enjoying the music. Also, my throat is starting to get sore. This has been a couple very long episodes, these last two for the Whisper Queen Cove. So if I slow down a little bit, that's all that's happening, is my throat's drying out. Also, I'm prepping myself mentally for the final boss. Probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 times as difficult as Chaos. Particularly for a solo run. Well, it looks like I'm not going to get my item that I wanted, or I already got it and I didn't pay attention. Thanks, Chocobos. Always a pleasure. Maybe you can't run from these guys after all. Alright, the stairs, please. Where did I put the stairs? Can someone direct me to the staircase? And this is the fight that's the fight that's gonna kill me if I'm not careful. No, I don't want that song. Alright, this is more appropriate. We're lost in the dungeon. And this is a dead end. Just trying to clear, just trying to be thorough here, and I got so lost. The random encounters always make it harder to keep track of your mapping, obviously. I feel like it sets you back a little bit every time. Wasn't it like... It was on the right somewhere, I just missed my connection. Ooh, the encounter rate. No joke. There it is. Alright. It's the second floor ice cave, and I just got mixed up. Okay. Yep. Alright, the last one, and there's not even treasure here anyway, really. So, floor 39 could usually have the Soma Drop, Mega Elixir, Giant's Tonic, Fairy Tonic, Remedy, or Golden Apple. We might not get any of that. If you get it on the castle, you can get the Light Curtain, Phoenix Down, Ashura, or Kiku Ichimanji. All of which you can get in other areas, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, look, there's some treasure. So, the Wandering Souls. No random encounters, just talk to all the souls of things you've killed before. Hope you feel bad about killing all those clay golems. And the Black Knights. Killed a few of those. Sahagins. We have to talk to all of them, basically, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time reading all their dialogue because, like I said, the video is very long. But feel free to read them and get a chuckle as we go through kind of quick. Oh, there is random encounters. That'll teach me. I thought there was none on this floor. Goblin guards. I guess gray goblins or something. The ogre never became a wizard ogre because we killed him. Oh look, it's Astos, and he fights us again! Too bad he sucks. Get out of here, Astos. Oh, I didn't even read that one. You look like, I don't know, a flame, I guess? Purple flame? So I'm really not sure what the point of this floor is supposed to be in general. It's just kind of a throwback to all the old enemies, maybe giving them a little bit of personality or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Oh, look, the vampire. He wants to fight us again, too. Good try. Couple joke fights. And then that's it. We're done. Floor 40, the last floor. One final flame. Well, we're definitely going into this one fully prepared. And I'm actually going to put a save state down because I believe there's a reasonably high chance that we die terribly. So we might have to try this a couple times. And this music is appropriate, so I'm fine with that. Alright guys, wish me luck. The final boss of Dawn of Souls. Death Gaze. First things first, we gotta get blinked. It's 751 damage. Great start. Oh, we dodged! We got lucky! Alright, we need 2 more blinks. 500 damage. Whew. Every time we get hit, we have to heal and hope that we don't die. The fact that I've got 2 blinks up already, though, is looking really good. Alright, 3 blinks. We're fully evasive. He can still hit us sometimes, though. Oops. Dropped my mouse. Hopefully nothing weird happened. Got excited. Alright, so in my test runs, a lot of the times, Death Gaze will kill you before you can get your blink up. Because he does 750 damage and you don't have time to heal if he hits you twice in a row. Now, I did a little bit of research. I think Protera actually gives you more physical defense than Protect 1 does. Although I could be wrong. I don't want to look it up right now. It costs more MP. 104 damage. That's better, though. But yeah, I think we learned enough during the other bonus dungeons that I'm pretty convinced that in Dawn of Souls specifically, not in the NES Final Fantasy 1, but in this one, I believe even with maxed out evasion, having more absorb or defense actually provides protection from those crits and those rare hits that get through. Because now we see him doing 1 hit, 1 damage, and I'm just going to really stack this up to drive the point home. Death Gaze can just massacre a solo character. The fact that we're not taking any damage from him now is insane, because he does... I think he's the hardest hitting enemy in the game. Like, I don't think there's any doubt about it. He doesn't really have a lot of other tricks other than all of his death, which it's protected by a ribbon. Now, you could have gone the route of... I'm going to do one more protect. You could have gone the route of... what was I going to say? Not equipping a ribbon and casting Null Death. I don't think you even need Null All, because he doesn't cast any elemental spells. It's just Death. So if you cast that quick enough, you probably don't need the ribbon or the Protect Ring, and then you can just equip all your other armor to focus on physical defense, which might be a good idea to survive the first couple turns. Anyway, other than that, Hermes Shoes, 2 hits, 2 damage. Look at that. Let's see what our base damage is before the Giant's Gloves. Not much. Let's start buffing up. I'll start speeding this up, because we actually got it on our first try. I don't think he can kill us now. Unless we just stopped healing for a very long time. I don't think he can do 700 damage anymore. We're very evasive, so he's probably not going to hit us very many times. And we've got so much absorb or defense, the hits just don't hit that hard. Which is kind of insane. The fact that our white wizard is the king or queen of buffs, whatever you want to call him, and essentially can max out his attack, his defense, his evasion, his accuracy, all his stats. At, you know, HP, MP at 999, everything else at 255. It's boggles my mind how powerful the buffs are in this game. I love it. This is one of my favorite parts of Dawn of Souls. is the fact that you can buff up your character to be basically max stats in every possible way. And that's basically all this is. I don't think you can really affect Death Gaze with any spells. It'd be funny if you could turn him invisible and then cast Death on him, but that's probably not going to work. You know, you could try to silence him. I don't know what the odds are, but I bet you they're not good. Other than that, is there anything else you want to show off while we're here? I was thinking of... Oh, well, I didn't equip the Sage's Staff, so you don't get to see Holy. I mean, I can cast Holy on him, but it's not going to do that much damage. I don't think he has the built-in weakness to light magic like he has in Final Fantasy VI. So you don't get to see that. There's not really a light element, per se, in Final Fantasy 1. Fuse... Thought there was something I was thinking about using. Oh yeah, it was speed drinks, because the Giant's Glove gives you more offense than speed. It's actually like once you've hit your strength cap with your what am I trying to say? Once you've hit the strength cap from your sabering, you could just switch to speed drinks to balance it out to get your speed cap as well, but it doesn't matter. I think we're good. 32 hits is the maximum for a not a monk, so we probably buffed up as much as we can. So about 5,000 damage is about as high as the White Wizard will ever hit. More if you had her strength at 99, but that's about as good as you could possibly get. And that'd probably be like 6,000 damage, give or take, I would think. Well, we got a crit for 7,000, that's pretty good. And Death Gaze goes down, we get the Lightbringer. Which is, unfortunately, only equipable by the Red Wizard. Casts Holy, so we could get free Holies. So we could equip the Sage's Staff and then use the Lightbringer for Holies forever. That was kind of what I was thinking of for Chaos. But it turned out Death Gaze was way stronger than Chaos, so that wasn't going to happen. Let me find my mouse. Sorry. Before we end the episode, and basically ending the series here, let me just check what the stats are on the Lightbringer, because you can't really see them in-game, and I'm always curious to learn more things. Lightbringer has 48 attack, 40 accuracy, which doesn't really matter, and 37 crit. It also has 50 evasion and 7 strength, agility, intelligence, and stamina. So this puppy, it's not quite as strong as the Ragnarok, which casts Flare, which is slightly stronger. 55 damage instead of 48, and 39 crit instead of 37. But it has more evasion, and the same strength, agility, intelligence bonuses, basically. So, it's really good. If you have a Red Wizard, Lightbringer is amazing. If you've got a Knight, the Ragnarok's amazing. And if you've got a Ninja, the Murasame is amazing. So those are your 3 ultimate weapons for your 3 offensive weapon dealers. The White Mage's best weapon is probably the Mazpune, but honestly, having access to something with plus 15 intelligence, if you weren't on a solo White Wizard run, this is what you want to equip. And the Rune Staff actually doesn't give intelligence to Black Wizards. I don't know what their ultimate would be. Just in terms of, like, free intelligence. The Rune Staff is only White Wizard, and it's 10 intelligence. Sage Staff is only White Wizard, it's 50... No, the Black Wizard can equip the Sage's Staff as well. So you want 2 of these, because they have the biggest intelligence buff. So you put them on both of your Red and White Wizards. Even the Red Wizard could equip this if you're using him as a spellcaster. And unless you manage to get their intelligence to 99, where it hard caps, that's your biggest buff to damage spells and everything. I wonder, you know, you could probably go Black Wizard equipping the Sage Staff, and then using the Ragnarok as an item, or the Lightbringer as an item, to cast Holy, and get the double damage, and have 99 intelligence. That's probably your maximum spell damage output. Because double damage Holy should outpace Flare. And that's kind of neat. I haven't actually ever tried that, but that's something... I didn't know that Black Wizards could equip the Sage's Staff, and then, you know, use the Lightbringer as an item. Kind of neat. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I guess there's one more treasure to show off. Not that it's going to make much difference now that we've killed everything. Ultimate weapon. So, this guy is weird. Only promoted classes, but any promoted class. Kind of like the Mazmune. And its damage is tied to your current HP. So, it is the strongest weapon in the game if you keep your HP maxed out. So, as long as you're above, like, 900 or so, it will do 120 attack, which is kind of ridiculous. As soon as you take damage, that goes down. But it takes a while before it's worse than the Mazmune. I think it's like... It's current HP divided by 10. So, round it down to 99, I think. Or up to 100. But the Mazmune only has an attack power of 55, if I remember correctly. So as long as you're over 550 HP, the Ultimate Weapon is better. So that's pretty awesome. It also has a 50% crit rate, which is pretty high. And that's pretty much it. So this would actually make it, like, now if we wanted to kill... If I wanted to redo this whole dungeon and fight Death Gaze again, we'd actually kill him easier. Or Chaos if we went to do the final dungeon again. We'd actually do a fair bit more damage, I think. Let me, I know this has been a really long episode. I just want to show off this Ultimate Weapon at least once. Let's not go to Chaos, but at least, you know, fight a couple actual real fights down here that don't run away. Alright, White Dragons are pretty strong. So, our normal attack here, with the Ultimate Weapon, well, we're going to lose a little bit of HP. So, we're not at max, but 1600 damage, that's more than we were getting out of the Mazmune. That's more than double. And that's because of the way the defense formula works. Because the enemies... what was I trying to say? Because they have like a subtractive effect with their defense. Like whatever our old attack was, like 73 or something, they would have had like minus 30 hits, 30 damage per hit or something like that from their defense. Now that we're like at 120, minus 30 only affects it. Like it has... It's not exponential, but it has... It makes doubling it do like more than double damage kind of thing. So you know what, just for fun, we're gonna really take it to this White Dragon because I don't think they ever run away. So I just want to see what kind of max damage White Wizard we could get, just for one final farewell to this beloved series. We're gonna Giant's Glove up pretty seriously here. Yeah, some happy music. One poor White Dragon, he watched us slaughter his brothers and sisters, and he doesn't really understand. He's not very intelligent. He doesn't know why we keep playing with this glove that's in our bag. But he knows something weird's happening, and he saw us do like 1700 damage to all his friends, given that he has like 300 HP himself, which is very, very sad. I want to make sure we're right at 32 hits, so forgive me. Hey, if you made it this far into the video, you deserve a final farewell to the White Dragon. I should have gone and killed a red Ankylo like this, but he would have just ran away, so it wouldn't have really helped. Alright, that's gotta be enough. Kirija. Alright, goodbye, White Dragon. Send him to the moon. We're not gonna do max damage. 12,000 damage. We broke the 9999 barrier with the White Wizard. Thank you very much, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed. We managed to break 9,000. We got over 10,000 damage. Over 9,000 even, depending on your fandom of choice. But yeah, we broke the damage barrier with a White Wizard. I think that's enough to call this series to a close. That's pretty good. I don't think I've ever done that before, so that was fun. There you go. White Wizard with everything. The only thing we missed out for the White Wizard was specifically some armor, and that's pretty much all you can do, so... Alright, that's all. Hope you enjoyed the bonus dungeons as a solo White Wizard. I'm sure you can do it with any class. but the other classes will need a lot of X potions and stuff to get by Shinru, Omega, and Death Gaze, because they're going to take a lot of damage. But everybody can make it, and White Wizard was just the easiest in the sense of we had Kiraja, which made healing a bit quicker. So anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the series. I think I've pretty much wrapped up the vanilla Final Fantasy 1 stuff. If you noticed a while back, a few days ago, I posted a teaser for a modded Final Fantasy 1 playthrough that will start probably right after this episode. And that'll probably be the end of Final Fantasy 1 for a while. So, you know, I'm sure, I know I'm always appreciative of you guys enjoying one singular game, but I'm never the kind of Let's Player that just plays the same game forever. So I put in a lot of time for Final Fantasy 1. We did a couple randomizers, we did all the solo challenges, the bonus dungeons, but it's time to start moving forward soon. So as the music rolls to a close, thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and thanks for sticking in there for an hour and 10 minutes. It's almost a film length and movie length episode today. And I'll see you next time for whatever game's next when we eventually get there. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.